What up, YouTube? Scrappy here. You might know me around the internet as, well, Scrappy, and I go by Killer Pikachu 72 sometimes. I've been on Showdown for a while. I'm not really that old in the community. I had a few posts on Nugget Bridge, not anything major, really, just like a few things on the forums. Um, so today I am here, and we are going to do a few VGC battles. I'm just gonna run down through my team really quick. Okay, obviously I have Scrafty. I'm not gonna go like too into detail, but so first things first, we got Scrafty, Malamar with the contrary superpower, Rotom, Mamoswine, Chandelure, and Mega Scizor. So I'm just gonna do a few VGC battles, um, just because videos. I'm gonna have a few more things up, like once I finish breeding my team in the game. And so close. Breeding is the most annoying thing ever. So we're gonna start things off, and alright, let's see. Got Carbink. Alright, he's probably gonna lead Carbink Tyranitar, so Scrafty, Malamar. If I were him looking at my team, I would probably throw in Machamp and probably Trevenant or Clauser. So I'm probably gonna go Chandelure and yeah, Rotom. Okay. So I'm just gonna wait for him to finish up. And he sends out Carbink and Tyranitar. As predicted, okay. I'm gonna start things off. I'm just gonna go straight for the fake out on his Tyranitar and then go for a superpower on his Carbink. I'm not going to set up Trick Room. Okay, he goes for the Protect on Tyranitar, so my fake out doesn't come into effect. The flinch doesn't work. I'm assuming he goes for Trick Room, which he does, and that just helped me. Okay, so we're going to go Drain Punch on his Tyranitar. Let's go for another superpower on his Carbink, just because we can get a little extra damage on him. Alright, there we go. Over half damage to his Tyranitar. Mega Tyranitar did a lot. Superpower again takes him down to a little less than half. Yeah, 40%. Okay, go for just another Drain Punch, another superpower, because I know I'm probably going to get the KO. I'm probably definitely going to get the KO with these, unless he doesn't switch. Okay, so he swaggered me, dropped my attack, which is really not good. I kill his Tyranitar and regain my health, but in return I only do a little bit to his Carbink because of swagger, but my attack does go back up due to that superpower. So he sends out Torkoal, which I figured too. Right here I'm going to switch into Rotom, just so I can get the Hydro Pump onto him. We go for another superpower on his Carbink, just to get some more damage onto that. I don't know why he hasn't switched that yet. I'm surprised. He probably should have switched that a while ago. Oh, Malamar hanging on. 2%. Citrus Berry comes in, heals me a little bit. And he drops my attack again. Confusion ends though. I go get a little bit of damage on him. So my defense goes back up and my attack returns to normal. I'm assuming he's going to switch that out, so I'm just going to go for Thunderbolt on him, on his Torkoal. And I can't risk having, I could, I get, yeah, I'm just going to leave him in because I have Chandelure who has Trick Room too, and I can do a little bit of damage, but that probably wasn't the smartest play considering I just got critted and killed. So he goes for the Swagger on my Rotom, and I get the Thunderbolt off. I'm surprised he did not switch that. Okay, so we are back out of Trick Room. I'm going to switch into Scrafty. just go for plain old regular, most predictable play. Hydro Pump, fake out onto Hydro Pump onto the Torkoal, fake out onto the Carbink. Almost killed it, almost. That would have been fantastic. Did not get that off though. Critical hit on the Scrafty, tanking that, um, taking the Heat Wave, but I did hurt myself in Confusion. So I'm gonna go for the rest of this turn and just a Drain Punch on Carbink to finish it off. Oh, and Rotom hurts himself again. That is not good at all. He's probably done this turn. Yep. There goes Rotom. So I'm kind of oh, and Burn on Scrafty, of course. Oh, Lumberry though. Lumberry. Okay. So we still got a little bit of a chance at this, as long as he doesn't have Clawitzer, and he has Clawitzer. Okay. Fantastic. We're gonna go for Energy Ball on Clawitzer, and a Drain Punch onto his Torkoal. Energy Ball almost takes it out, does not quite get that off. He's Muddy Water, both hang on by a little bit. Drain Punch doesn't do too much to help me. Uses Hidden Power, gets a crit, and kills my Scrafty. So this turn, I mean, I think it's probably... No, I can't do that. Can I? Should I? Should I is the question. I'm just going to go for Energy Ball back on his Clawitzer just to get that out of the way. The biggest threat at the moment. And he's left with Torkoal using Sludge Bomb, barely hanging. Oh, poison. Okay. Oh, alright, good game. That was a close match. The poison. Oh my god. Poison. If I didn't have that, I probably could have gotten the Shadow Ball off and probably gotten him, but life worth. Okay. Do another round. Probably just gonna do 3, 4 here. Depends on how good I do. If I suck, then I'm just gonna like stop while I with the stop while I still have my dignity. I cannot talk today. But if I'm doing good, I'll keep going. If I see some interesting teams. Oh, Diggersby, 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 Diggersby. Okay, those are his four Pokemon. Who does that? I don't know why people do that. Takes away the whole prediction thing. So I know he's gonna lead Charizard, Venusaur. So we are going to go Scrafty, Chandelure with Rotom and Mamoswine, because Mamoswine can do some work to his team. Okay, alright, first things first, get rid of the biggest threat, go for the fake out on Charizard, and then set up Trick Room, just because both of those are like insanely fast. Okay, good, it's recording still. Fake out on the Charizard, takes out a good amount of damage, he flinches. Sludge Bomb onto Chandelure, does 23%, but does poison me. Trick Room gets set up, taking a little damage from poison. Okay, we're gonna go for a Crunch on the Charizard Y, and then we're gonna go for Heat Wave, just in case just for both of them, and then Crunch is just to make sure I get the kill on it. He switches into Zapdos. Still do some. I take out the Charizard, and Zapdos avoids it. Fantastic. Just my luck, of course, always avoids it. Okay, so he sends out Diggersby. I'm going to switch into Rotom Wash and go for the Energy Ball on Diggersby. Just to get that out of the way, stop having to worry about it, because it probably has Sucker Punch, no Quick Attack. Ooh, wow, that was a powerful Quick Attack. Okay, one hit KO the Diggersby, and Zapdos is still in, goes for the Discharge. Rotom hangs on, and so does Chandelure, but he's going to get taken out by Poison. So he's left with Zapdos and, what's his name, Venusaur, and I'm down with Mamoswine, Rotom Wash, and Scrafty. So I send out my Scrafty as he sends out Venusaur, obviously. I am going to go for the Thunderbolts on to Zapdos, and also the Fake Out onto Zapdos, because I know Venusaur is going to take me out either way, and either of them would have taken me out. So I'm just going to get some damage onto him really quick. Well, I can. Venusaur goes for Solar Beam. Goes for my Scrafty, actually. Oh, that's twist. Okay. Um, let's go for Rest on Rotom. Just see if I can get anything and go for Detect on Scrafty, just so I don't take any more damage. Rotom gets the rest off, goes back to 100, recovers from a Chesto Berry, and Zapdos going for the Roost, giving me some more problems, probably more problems than I actually need. Okay, Sunlight fades, and Trick Room is gone. So we are left without Trick Room, and he is left without Sun, so that's a downside for the both of us. I'm going to switch Scrafty into Mamoswine. Giga Drain on the Rotom does a ton of damage. Discharge does a little bit to Venusaur. Rotom barely hanging on, and Mamoswine does not take any damage because of immunity. Thunderbolt on the Zapdos takes out a little bit. He heals himself though. Um, just go for Will-O-Wisp onto that Venusaur. That's probably my biggest problem at the moment. Go Icicle Crash on Venusaur too. Just get that out of the way. Venusaur charges with Solar Beam, and he goes for Discharge, taking out my Rotom. I wish I had that in still. That would have been fantastic. But I still have my Scrafty left. Get the KO off on Venusaur with Icicle Crash. I'm going to send out Scrafty. And I think this is probably good game. Right here. This is going to be game right here. I don't know why I said good game. I'm tired. It's like 1 in the morning. Holy crap, it's 1 in the morning. Okay. So I go for that. And GG here. I'm almost positive that I have him. Fake out, flinch, icicle crash, and game. Alright, that was a good match. That was a good match. Okay, not bad. I love getting compliments on here. Okay, next battle. I don't know where my B-Barrel went in my game. I lost in my slave. Oh, there he is. Okay, switch him out. Alright, gotta go find a TM. Okay, right now, Charizard, Amoonguss. I've seen this team, something similar to this team, just Charizard, Amoonguss. These are like top of the line Pokemon. Not top of the line, but they are like the main meta Pokemon right now. Which is really annoying. I hate this stuff. It's just like so many problems. I like my Trick Room team. I don't know why I don't switch to something like that, but I enjoy my Trick Room. I enjoy winning with my Trick Room. It's just like my play style. So let's see. I think I'm going to lead Malamar because Chandelure doesn't do too well against Garchomp and Rotom, which I'm assuming he is going to lead with because that's happened every time I've played this team. I am going to have Chandelure in the back though because he has some strengths against this team, and also Rotom because I've done over half. I've guaranteed 2-hit KO on the Garchomp with Rotom and Hydro Pump. Okay, so he does not send out Rotom on the first turn. He actually sends out Charizard instead. So I'm assuming he's going to Mega Evolve Charizard. I'm just gonna go for the Fake Out onto him to be safe and go for Trick Room. I need it now. I don't know if there's just severe lag on here or my computer's slow or what. Alright, he turns into Mega Charizard. Figured, Fake Out, does some damage. Dragon Claw to my Malamar takes 40% off. Charizard flinched, thank God. Okay, Trick Room is now up. Okay, so we're gonna Crunch and Night Slash the Charizard because I can take another hit or two from that Garchomp easily. He switches out the Garchomp into a Moongus, still not bad, gets some damage on there, and he switches out, no, Charizard into a Moongus, and he switches out Garchomp for Aegislash. Okay, I'm going to go for just the Crunch on a Moongus, because, no, I'm not going to go for Crunch on a Moongus. I'm actually going to go for Crunch onto the Aegislash and Night Slash onto a Moongus. I cannot have that Moongus in there anymore. Of course, he puts me to sleep. I wish it was my Scrappy because Lumberry. but I do get a bunch of damage off onto the Aegis Slash, but his weakness policy activates, goes into offense mode, Sacred Sword, and kills my Scrappy. Oh, crappy. Okay, here I'm going to switch into Chandelure because I can do some work with him with Heat Wave. Either way, I'm still going to probably KO that Charizard with it if he switches back in and get a little bit of damage at least off onto the um the Garchomp. Heat Wave, Night Slash. We got to get rid of Aegis Slash now. That's an even bigger problem at this point. Oh, Shadow Sneak barely hanging on. And Amoonguss goes for the Spore. Malamar, thank the heavens, wakes up, gets the Night Slash off, KOs that Aegis Slash. He sends out the Garchomp. I'm going to switch into Rotom, even though it's probably a really bad idea at this point. I'm still going to do that, and then the Night Slash the Amoonguss, because I can't afford to have anything else put to sleep. Garchomp goes for the attack, the Protect Good. I wasn't going to hit him anyways, and he goes for the Spore again. I figured this Trick Room needs to end fast. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. This turn, we are going to Hydro Pump the Garchomp, and then go for another Night Slash onto the Amoonguss, hopefully hitting him. Garchomp goes for Dragon Claw, takes out about 60% of my health on my Rotom. He still gets off the Hydro Pump, takes out a bunch of damage. Malamar waking up, critical hit, Night Slash on the Amoonguss. Amoonguss uses Giga Drain though, taking out my Rotom, leaving me with both of my Trick Roomers. And Chandelure's asleep still. Fantastic, just what I wanted. We're going to go for Heat Wave, and definitely Night Slash onto the Amoonguss, because I need him gone. Or I can't win this if he's not gone. And he goes for Rock Slide, takes out my Chandelure. But I get my Citrus Berry out, and oh, I flinched. Come on, Spore. That's definitely game. I can't do anything unless some sort of miracle happens and everything misses, and Goomy descends from the heavens. And I'm just gonna stop talking now. I lost. Alright, good game. It was a good match. That was close. I mean, if he didn't get that flinch on that last turn, there probably would have been a difference, but okay. Do a couple more. What are we at right now? I'm gonna end this at a few minutes. This is 17 minutes. Okay, I'll end this after this battle right here. Yeah, so this is just a preview for my channel. Really nothing exciting. I'm gonna be posting stuff of me like doing stuff on my game with my webcam because I don't have a capture card. I'm too cheap. Those things are like 80 bucks for a normal DS, and I'm not spending 170 for a normal DS just to get 3DS, just to get a capture card. And for the XL, it's like $400, and you have to buy it pre-built in. So, okay, this team, lots of dragon. This is bringing back bad memories of Lance. We're definitely going to see the Mega Manectric in this one. I'm assuming he'll lead that and probably Salamence. I'm going to lead same old Scrafty Malamar. We're gonna want to get Rotom and Mamoswine in there too this round. Although I probably should have went for Scizor. I don't know why I didn't think that. Okay, so he leads Bisharp, Manectric. I get the Intimidate off. Ooh, Defiant raises Bisharp's attack instead, which definitely we do not want. So we're just gonna go fake out Superpower right off the bat. Even though it's probably a really bad idea. I know I should stick to my plan, but I never stick to my plan, and that always screws me over, but I'm going to do this anyways because I'm feeling risky. Okay, it's taking a while, alright. Running in my game, getting on the bike, riding around town, to the water so I can surf. Okay, Scrappy gets the fake out off on the Bisharp, and Manectric goes for the Volt Switch, taking out 35% of my Malabar's health, and he switches into Sylveon. Fantastic. And I get off the Superpower, KOing the Bisharp, raising my attack and defense. Okay, so both my Pokemon in the field right now are weak to Sylveon. It's like the cute dog of death at this point, honestly. Okay, We are gonna switch into Mamoswine. We can leave Malamar out just to get the Trick Room up, and he's not super duper weak to Sylveon, just ×2, but I mean, weakness is weakness, but it's better than Scrafty. That's Scrafty's downfall this gen, honestly. Fairy. I mean, I don't run it Roselli Berry just because it's and no Trick Room for me. K, Dazzling Gleam, and we're gonna switch into Rotom Wash because I cannot afford Scrafty to get taken out like that. Alright, we're gonna go Ice Shard on Salamence. We're gonna go Hydro Pump onto the Sylveon, just get a bunch of damage on there, as much damage as you can. Switches into Manectric. I get the Ice Shard off. Critical hit, taking out almost all of it. HP. Hydro Pump does not too much. He goes for the Calm Mind, which is not what I want at all. I'm just gonna go Ice Shard again on him, and I'm gonna get a Will-O-Wisp off on the Sylveon, just so I can get that extra damage at the end of each turn. I probably really need it. I'm going to need it in the long run. He Mega Evolves into Mega Manectric, intimidates my Mamoswine and Rotom Wash, but I do get the Ice Shard off and KO that before it can do too much. I get the Will-O-Wisp off on the Sylveon. He does get Dazzling Gleam, takes out a decent amount of health from each of my Pokemon, and he restores with leftovers a little bit and takes damage from it. Okay, it's about to go down. Alright, I might have to sacrifice my Scrafty actually just to win this. Alright, I'm gonna switch into Scrafty for Mamoswine because his attack won't do anything on that Salamence. We're gonna go for another Hydro Pump on a Sylveon, honestly. Intimidate. I mean, Salamence is a special attacker, I think. Fire Blast does 30%. Hydro Pump does like 20%. Dazzling Gleam, KO's Scrafty does another 30% onto my Rotom. This is not looking good. Mamoswine switch in. Ice Shard definitely onto the Salamence. And we are going to go for the rest on the Rotom just to get that extra health back in. Ice Shard one-hit KOs at Salamence, surprisingly. I mean, I knew that would happen. That always happens. Resto Chesto happens. Wake up. Okay, I'm back all good. Mamoswine is down. Critical hit on the Rotom. Did not want that at all. He heals himself a little bit, but does take damage from the burn once again. He is at 30%, and Hydro Pump will do about 20. I think I can get this. Alright, Hydro Pump on Sylveon. Alright, I think I can win this. Hydro Pump takes him down. He does do Shadow Ball, which takes me down a decent amount, but does not kill me yet. Oh my god. Ugh, good game. That was close. Unless he has priority. I hope he doesn't have priority. If he has priority, I'm going to throw my head through the wall. Come on. I'm going to go for the Thunderbolt here because I can't take that chance with that last Hydro Pump. With that 80% accuracy, honestly, that would ruin the game for me, and that's game. Alright, well, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll take video requests, just, like, leave a comment. I'll do stuff with X and Y. I'll do stuff with older games I have, like, red, yellow, gold. I can get ROMs, too. I have, like, pretty much every game. Almost every game. I have, like, a few of the older ones, but I have all the new ones, except for Y. So, just leave comments. Liking and subscribing would be fantastic. I would like this to gain some popularity, but you do not have to. So, once again, thanks for watching, and see you next time.